يو دراري السلام عليكم ومرحبا بكم معنا في ليتس بلاي ويز اناشيرو. بلاش باش نجبر الشعركي ولا شد شي اصاحبي، شد شي برو، شد شي برو باش ندير الدراري بلاش ندير لكم التشاطره. باقي ما كنشوفش شنو كتكتبوا بلال. من الاصدقاء لاباس عليكم؟ ناشطين ماشطين كي دايرين مع الصحه؟ ما عرفتش هذيك اللعيبه اللي كاينه تما، ولكن نيفر مايند شي مشكل. صحات حسين الله يحفظك، جات معايا ولا لا؟ باش نشوف. هلو اوه شكون اللي جا؟ لا جات معاك ياك؟ الله يحفظك الله يحفظك. المهم كما العاده غادي ندخلوا نكملوا ميطال كاع صح. ليتس جو. البارح صراحه حقروا عليا، البارح صراحه حقروا عليا. اليوم نشوف. واخا الصراحه هاد ميطال جير 2 ما عجبنيش بزاف. ميطال جير 2 ما، ولكن فهمتي ضروري خصنا نكملوا القصه. دابا الاولى شناها، عرفنا البلان ديالها. الثانيه احنا نبداو هذا.
What's that?
What's that? الله اكبر. دابا شنو خصني ندير؟ يمكن خصني نطلع للفوق ياك. كنا غاديين لشي بلاصه الفوق. طاط شدك واخويا اش دير اخويا؟ الله يعفو علينا. وفين الدولي؟ باش نهيلي راسي. اصلا انا كنت جيت من هنا. ماشي جيت اش ما جيهاش. كان انا توان طابوا بيان سور. شي راه ساهل زعما. ماشي انا يلاه جيت من هنا زعما ياك الدراري. المهم يعني قال يلاه جيت من هنا الدراري. مي بون دابا ما عرفتش شنو خصني ندير. خصني نعيط لخونا باش نسولو شنو خصني ندير. يا خصني نعيط لخونا. انا يلا كنت
There's somebody there. Who is that? It's the enemy. I need help.
when you need help, you don't need help. اسمح لينا وصافي. اسمح لينا. اسمح لينا وصافي والله اسمح لينا. فوالا هذا صافي تحيد لا. نايس نايس زوين هادشي. سلفت ليهم اصاحبي. المهم اني واي خويا سنيك وترجل معانا خونا مكسل وياه. دابا راه معرفتش شنو خصني ندير، راه هادي يلاه هاديك حتى ما بقاتش انا. وقيلا خصني نمشي الدراري لديك البلاصه راه تما. ما عرفتش والله ما عرفتش خصني نمشي. شي انا اللور ديال خويا نعيط لهداك خونا نعرف شنو خصني ندير.
Hey, Snake, you
Yeah.
found a handgun.
It's a
Yeah, wait.
decent one. USP.
That gun can take out the infrared sensors you just saw. The
اه
USP fires real bullets, not the knockout rounds the M9 uses. You know that, right?
اوكي
The
فهمت شنو
USP
خصني ندير.
isn't equipped with a suppressor either. If you fire it when there are enemies nearby, they'll probably hear it. Keep that in mind. Having the USP will make combat easier, but being undetected is still the best way to go, okay?
اوكي عرفت شنو خصني نمشي. يا شد تفضل. عارف شنو خصني ندير. يلا الدراري دابا تفرجوا في العلم. تفرجوا كيفاش غادي نمشي للبلاصه. خاصني نمشي نفرقع واحد اللعيبات فهمت. دابا عندي بيستولي ديال بصح، ولكن هذيك البلاصه واقيلا عاقل فين كاينه في البدايه تقريبا. اجيش كاينه لتحت يمكن. باقي عاقل باقي مخزن. هوايدا دايا واحد دابا. يس اوكي يمكن كاينه في هاد الايطاج. يمكن في هاد الايطاج. يا راه لصقتها لي في دماغه. شنو كاين هنا؟ اوكي ما كايناش.
Who's there? Who's that?
لا برا.
Enemy sight.
غيمشي يعيط لي البوليس الله ينعلبوك. واش من باك اب. والعذاب.
The situation is normal. All clear.
شي هنا. لا متحمقنيش صراحة. راه واقيلا من هنا ماشي من هنا. واقيلا عرفت فين. داري. إلا قرطاس لا ولا هنا. ترجع منين بدات ميتنا راه تما فين غادي. هذا قلت هنا الانجين روم قال من هنا. يس هي ناري. كويس سد هذاك الباب. سد الباب الاخر شاو. وات
Snake, you okay?
What the hell is that? قال لك غنفرقع هذيك وصافي والسلام عليكم. وقع كاينين بزاف. اوكي وقع كاين بزاف. كاينين بزاف بحال هاديك. اييه وحده سالات.
What's going on? Snake! Snake!
كيتطاو عليا. واش كاين شي حته اخرى ما كتبانش. اوكي وحده فرقعناها. يلا قلبوا معايا الاخرين. راي الفوق.
What's going on? Snake! Snake!
فين مانيطا؟ ترى ما يمكنش هادي. غنديرو داكشي ديال ميتال جير الاول. فين هداك الكارو؟ ناري ما يمكنش ندوز. واخا بلاش. وات هادو قنبول. خاصني نلقى شي وحده بحال هذيك اللي بحال هذيك. اوكي هذيك حيدت لي اللي من اللي دونك كتكون شي وحده من هنا نورمالمون. واقيلا كاينه غير وحده وراه ما يمكنش باش نعيط لهاد النوب هذا. خويا اش هاد الخدمه هذا ديال والو.
Snake, that handgun of yours is a USP.
عرفنا.
The USP comes in a variety of calibers, from a 9mm to a 45. Yours is a 9mm with 15 rounds per magazine. It's also equipped with a flashlight for nighttime shooting. In the dark, select the USP and aim to turn on the light. Unlike the M9, the USP isn't suppressor equipped. The gunshots may bring enemy reinforcements running, so be careful.
واش هاد المعلومه الفاشله صاحبي؟ عطينا معلومه فين كاينه القنبوله، فين كاينه ديك اللعيبه ديال الضوء. واش هيك ما خصني نبقى نتيري في هذيك البلاصه نيتش صافي. شوف الجار اخر ما فيها والو. راهي واقيلا شي حاجه نجرب. وات كاينين ثلاثه حيدنا دابا جوج. وات اختي ضروري نصفق عليك على قبل هذا. اوكي خصني وحده دابا. شكلي حاط فين حاطينها مسخيط الوريد. وشنو هي ديري الفوق؟
Snake, what's wrong?
اني يا مانيطا اني بغينا نلعبوها فهمتي داكشي نفس البلان فهمتي نفس البلان خلينا نلعبوها كحسن فهمتي نلعبو نتفكروا الذكريات. غادي ضرب شي كبيره تفرقعات هاني وهي ويلي. اوكي نعاود نحيدو بعد. اوكي حيدنا الاولى. حيدنا الثانية. وشي وحدة مخشية في شي بلاصة. واقيلا عرفتها فين كاينة. واقيلا شتها الدراري. لا مشفتهاش. هادي مكرفصة ثواني يعني مش مشكلة نتفكرو الأيام العز. هاهي واقيلا. واو ام سمارت. ليتس جو. نشوف القارة واش كيدير الدخان. هادشي ساهل اصاحبي.
Arizona Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
شو مزك هذا؟ هو ديجا ناعس، هذا نعاونو باش يكمل نعاسو على خير. كاع البيبان مسدودين. بي اس 2 فيرسون كاينه في بي اس احسن من هذا. واش بغيت نلعب لكم لي وقت نعاود مع الاول الدراري عاوتاني. راه صار راه نعاود مع الاول، راه عرفتي شحال شي ساعه ونص اللعب. هادشي هذا تا ما كيتحلش والعاده. راك مازال في الاول. شنو هو دابا اختاروا نلعب فيها. شوف مانيطا، شوف الدراري ماشي مشكل راه نتفكروا الذكريات بلاش والله ما فيا وحق الله. يمكن تبدا البارت ديال رايدين بلان. شوف والله ما عقلتش على اش من بارت السميات ديال البارتس وداكشي. خاطر انا راه بحال عمرني لعبت هاد الثانيه والله. يو كان سكيب هاد البارتي الا بغيتي. ويلي هو دونك نكملوا هاد البارتي ونسكيبيوها دونك ديك الساعه. لوح ليا يلا لوح ليا اللعيب. يلا لوح ليا اللعيب هسا راك المهم لوح ليا في شي لعيب. اوكي باش نبداو في رايدن قولوها لي.
Colonel, we have sealed the stern hatch. The lift is also under our control.
We're on the foredeck, about to descend to the holds.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the holds have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Except Snake.
Into the holds until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
Who goes there?
فهمت قلت هي فايت. اش هادشي؟ ولا واه على الزهر، واه على الزهر برو. صافي هاني كنابلود. الله يحفظك ناري. هاد زعما السلاح زعما راه شو خلاه داز وسد عليه.
Who goes there?
اوسلوت ماشي اوسلوت الاخر.
Oh, Shalashaska.
شنو واش على
Why are you
ساسكا؟
here? We thought you were with the colonel. What the?
هو هذا اوسلوت؟ لا ماشي اوسلوت حق سميتو اوسلوت هو الطبيب. سلم نفسك انت محاصر.
The colonel will be joining you soon. Come.
وات هذا باغي يتصفى عليهم. اوسلوت صافي دونك الا كان اوسلوت نمشي اوسلوت هو اللي تلفشوني كاع.
Snake, are you in yet?
ماشي هو هذا
Have you made it to
اوسلوت.
the holds?
صافي اوسلوت هو الاخر. هذا انت قاعد سميت.
We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right. We'll
عندهم
use another
سميات
recovery
متقاربين
point.
هذا.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
اش سميت هذا؟ شنو سميتو فكرني؟
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear.
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm
وطاكو
not interested in
ايوه.
fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No, I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed.
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Okay, Snake. Let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
اوكي.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into US military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech. But you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
اوكي بغاني نتصور الميتال جير ونمشي نلوحو ليه في ذاك
At the
البيت.
moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the US's nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation.
ما يمكنش
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the US's nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own raid project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of raid. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. I have a daughter.
وانا مقتي عنده دوتر انا مالي. ما فهمتش.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the US's nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own raid project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of raid. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is...
Wow, finally did. Wow, ما يمكنش.
This weapon will render
أيوه.
all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the
كنا
military
كوثر
dominance
صح؟
spelled out by
كيفاش
Ray.
رجعوا لي البلاصة نفس البلاصة؟ فهمتش.
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order. And we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Right. Left. Down. Right. Up. Let's continue. I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty.
ظريف اصاحبي ديك خونا اصاحبي ظريف اصاحبي بيع
This
بيع.
weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs.
واش ما نمشيوش حنا من هنا وصافي.
I have a daughter.
ديما you have a daughter.
I have a daughter. And it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. The National Missile Defense Program was initiated in the end of the 20th century, projected to completion in 2005. However, the NMD trial conducted in the year 2000 was a complete failure, and the success of the 1999 trials is now considered a chance happening. We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to...
واه كاينه الطريق من هنا. شا كيفاش تران؟ اش كتسمع هكا زعما بحال لاقشعوني.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
هو لقينا الميتال جير. عرضك الكاميرا بالضربه.
Metal Gear.
There was no technological solution in sight, and the program was already attracting strong criticism from Russia
Good.
and China for its potential violation of the anti-ballistic missile agreement.
Good.
The fact that any development in missile defense would trigger accelerated weapons
Good.
development has been pointed out from the very beginning.
Good.
President Sears forced the NMD proposal through and succeeded in deploying the program. Some say that it was a military interest, with plans for the $100 billion program budget that actually arranged the legislative approval.
وضريبه صاحبي طلعت عند الفوق.
Snake!
طلعت
come on.
نتسلم عليها انا.
Snake!
طلعت نتسلم عليها. طلعت نتسلم عليهم وما يشدوني هذا.
There was no technological solution in sight, and the program was already attracting strong criticism from Russia and China for its potential violation of the anti-ballistic missile agreement. The fact that any development in missile defense would trigger accelerated weapons
كيسمع شد
development
هذاك
has
الشيء
been
اللي
pointed
كيقول
out from the very
البوست
beginning. President Sears forced the NMD proposal through and succeeded in deploying the program. Some say that it was a military interest, with plans for the $100 billion program budget that actually arranged the legislative approval. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. The brain drain of nuclear specialists and the black market trade in weapons grade plutonium has been fueling a cottage industry in nuclear weapons since late last century. Add Metal Gear to the mix, and the result is the renewed proliferation you see the world over. We once lived in the shadow of the Doomsday Machine. This Metal Gear Ray can bring other Metal Gears under control and ensure that we never know that fear again. We, the Marines, will be the guardians of this peace.
ليش تجي تصويره من الفوق عندهم اللوجو د المارين
You
مسكين
must be
الفوق
tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we?
ليش من ستريتشين
Left. Front. Right. Down. Right. Intruder to the right.
Snake!
ده عليه راسي
Snake! Snake!
عاشني غنمشي والله
There was no technological solution in sight, and the program was already attracting strong criticism from Russia and China for its potential violation of the anti-ballistic missile agreement. The fact that any development in missile defense would trigger accelerated weapons development has been pointed out from the very beginning.
الكاميرا مالها تخضروا
President Sears forced
Ah.
the AMD proposal through and succeeded in deploying the program. Some say that it was a military interest, with plans for the $100 billion program budget that actually arranged the legislative approval. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation.
عندي قرطاسة واحدة ما عرفتش منين
I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means.
راهي مكتوبة مارين هذا ديك التصويرة اللي.
The brain drain of nuclear specialists and the black market trade in weapons grade.
All right.
صافي
All right.
In nuclear weapons since late last century. Add Metal Gear to the mix.
اوكي دابا خصني نمشي شي بلاصة فيها بيتي غنطولو فين كاينة نسيت
Okay, we're finally there.
So, this is the new Metal Gear.
Yep.
Yes.
And we're gonna show the whole world its baby pictures. Get the prototype on camera. We need 4 images. One from the front right, the front, and the front left, and a close-up of the Marines marking on the prototype. Once you have the photos, use the workstation in the southeast end of the area to transmit them over to me. Send me something I can use.
It is the renewed proliferation you see the world over.
انا راه خديناهم نعاودو باش نفيل اللي رجع لهم اوكي
Good.
Once lived in the shadow of the Doomsday Machine. This Metal Gear Ray can bring other Metal Gears under control and ensure that we never know that fear again.
واه ما كنتش كنشوف فيه كاع
Snake, you okay? Snake!
هلا
Snake!
والله ما شفتو كاع
There was no technological solution in sight, and
بغيت نشوف واش الكاميرا
the
باقي
program was already attracting strong criticism
Fucking
from
fast.
Russia and China for its potential violation.
راه قال لك كاين بيسي هنايا على اليمين.
Anti-ballistic missile agreement. The fact that any
Alright.
development in missile defense would trigger accelerated.
اه شوف كيجرب ناري كيجرب المود باتاج، كيدير الروت ما خدماتش، سكوت ما خدماتش. هاي خدمات ليه.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first one I'm seeing is... Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag.
اييه.
Okay, what am I seeing now? We have the shot from the right covered already. You didn't need to take another one.
اسمح علينا.
What's next? We already have a good photo from the right.
والله اسمح لنا.
Okay, what am I seeing now? We already have a good photo from the right. The next image is... Sorry, but this doesn't work. I hate to ask, but can you try again?
Sure.
The last one is... It's almost right, but not quite. We can't use this. Okay, we're done with the image from the right. 3 left to go. 1 each from the front left and front, and a close-up of the Marines lettering. Good luck.
والعذاب واو مريض هذا شو ايش نخدم عند باك.
Pointed out from the very beginning. President Sears forced the NMB proposal through and succeeded in deploying the program. Some say that it was a military interest, with plans for the $100 billion program budget that actually arranged the legislative approval. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious, unlike the Army's Rex. It can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with
شوف انا مارين. شاف بلاش نقرب بلاش.
and takes them out with
هنا
massive
شوفها
firepower. It is the
مارين.
ultimate weapon.
ودابا قال لك خصني نصورها على الليزر.
It is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of
يعني من هنا
Ray.
ومن القبل.
The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. The brain drain of nuclear...
ها يلا اخي اقطعكم ما تحمقنيش. هذاك جاي مانيش كاميرا مان وياه. ولكن دابا عندي
Looks like I have
الاكسبيريونس،
your
عندي
photos
اكسبيريونس
now.
دابا،
Let's take a look.
عندي اكسبيريونس.
Okay, first up. This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well. And the next one is... We only need 1 good shot of the lettering.
والاخرى ما كانتش كتبان مزيان، ما كخايا طاكون كانت كتبان او اس. دابا جبنا لك التصويره ناضيه.
And the next one is... You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot.
شفتي
Okay, last one's coming up. Okay, this works. It's a great front view.
نايس شتي.
Oh.
لا قال لي راه غيسالي وخصني نهرب.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
باش عرفتي رجلين اوسلوت هذا.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
Gift
Outlaw.
of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
ما تعرفوش.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
انت هو اللي طير لك خونا يديك.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back.
وات على قالب داروا لهم. على قالب كي دار.
Gerlukovich. Nobody
صافي
move.
صافي.
Understood.
كي دار لهم اصاحبي. الاكسبيريونس الاكسبيريونس ديال الحرب.
This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly.
على دخلك كي داير عند اوسلوت ما يمكنش اصاحبي. وهربان اصاحبي هربان.
We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
What do
وهي
you
داكشي
intend to do
اللي
with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
None you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back.
واش هيدي اللي مشى.
Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo.
لا
How's
لا
that
لا لا.
possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Golukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one! Golukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
روح ما يبقى هذا بغير ربح اوتلوت في ال 1v1 في هذا.
Die, you dog!
تسحب لي الحياة سهلة. وين؟
قبيله وانا انس
ايش هو؟
انا مشيت.
يلا.
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
ما يمكنش تطيح.
Stop!
ما يمكنش اوتلوت اصاحبي. وانا الثانية فيفا. اخويا فيفا طلعتينا في الراس. كاين لاك ما انجوابل تلعب فيفا هذا. ما قدرتش نلعب البارح. واد اوتلوت شحال مهيب طعمو مهيب. كي دار لهم اصاحبي.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
واش كيتيرو فيه ما كيطرى ليه والو.
It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Wait, what? كيفاش برادر؟
So young anymore, eh, Snake?
شحال ما
You're
قنيش.
drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother.
شحال ما قنيش برو.
No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Die program.
Get out of my mind, Liquid!
ليكويد دخل العقل ديال اوتلوت.
The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm.
عايش فيه.
Liquid's on.
هربانه صاحبي هاد ليكويد صاحبي عايش فيه. هلو فين خالد؟ فين صيفطك اللعيبات؟ صيفط لي في ديسكورد. شوف انا تلقاني داخل واحد الروم في هذاك الديسكورد اللي نحت لك. المهم ورك عليا وصيفط عليا فريبي صح. لا راني داخل واحد الروم سميتها موف تشانل. وخالد خالد خدا فايت بنك. الله يحفظك برو ناري ما تقولش فيها. لا ما تقولش تسكيب هادشي يا برو. كيبيت بالغلط اصاحبي. ميتال جير كيعوم والله الا كيعوم.
No problems. Proceeding as planned, sir.
What the hell الدراري.
Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful.
done.
I look forward to...
لا كنبقى نسكيبي باش كندير بوت بالغلط. ما وصلني والو. صيفطتي ليا فريند ريكويست. اوكي. واخا اوكي. المهم نكملو هادشي. دابا واش ساليتي ديك البارتي الاولى اللي قلتي ليا؟
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group and they have the big shell under complete control.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Alpha, your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the president. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the Big Shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the Big Shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released.
What?
In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
What? هذا بغي يسالي الحياة.
You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary.
واش تدارم الانميز كي غندير لها؟
You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All
La.
right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the Big Shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
لا عرفش ولكن هو راه بلاش باش ما نتسطرولاش. ايرون مان يموت لا دابا باش ما نتسطرولاش. الدراري انا ما عقلتش على هادشي كاع نهائيا. شوف عاقل على الشعر ابيض ولكن ما عقلتش على لي ديتاي بصح هادشي راه لعبتو فاش كنت صغير. الوحيد اللي عقلت عليه هو الميتال جير الاول فهمتي. داك الاول قالت لي لا عاقل على لي ديتاي كاملين تقريبا فهمتي يعني فهمتي عارف مع ما الداباز عارف داكشي كامل اما هذا نسيت على هادشي كامل بيتيت عقلت على ديك اللعيبه فاش غادي نصور ميتال جير بالكاميرا ولكن داكشي الاخر ما عقلتش عليه غنقول لكم واحد الحاجه دابا هاد رايدن ولا سميتو راه هو سنيك حيتاش في الاول قال لي علاش غتبدل واش ما عجبكش الكود سنيك لما رجعت عيط ليه بكود اخر دونك دابا واش سنيك دابا انا عارف باللي سنيك راه غير كود فهمتي سنيك غير كود نيم فوالا دابا واش هاد رايدن ولا سميتو ماشي سنيك نيت سنيك الاوريجينال يعني ديفيد حيت سنيك سميتو ديفيد اوكي ما تسبويلينيش ماني حيت دابا انا باقي عارف بلي راه هذا هو سنيك غير بدلوا ليه النيك نيم ولات رايدن اولا الكود نيم بلاتي ترى انلونسي واقيلا من اللعيبه اللي قلتي لي واخا بلاش ما عرفتش فين تحط اوكي قلت لي نجي ونوريك علاش انا نوريك كاين غير بيت كارت وداكشي ندير بيس شو تايب ياك واخا بلاش نصف كاردي في هادي باش منتقلبوش يا باش كاسمح لي باش نعيط بتصف ما يمكنش تصف كاردي ما باغي نصف كاردي يا صحيبي ما نقدرش نصف كاردي شو سرق الزيت ظريفة تسرق الزيت كيهرب مني واخا بلاش نسد الدراري هادشي قلتلي ندير كلشي هاي وصافي شوكي هاي صافي ايش يبان لكم دابا يبان والو علاش ما كيبان والو اوكي بلاش لا بلاش. بلاش بلاش. عرفت ما كيبان والو، ما يمكنش. ماشي عيبة، حاجة ماشي نورمال. نوت نورمال يا برادر. شنين؟ I can't find it. ما فهمتش علاش ما بغاتش تبان. عاود سير. من هنا نقلب على البوردرلس. ليش نجرب واحد حاجة؟ ما كيقراش اصاحبي، ما كيقراش او بي اس. اوكي قص لقيت الحل. اوكي لو درنا هكا. لاش بغيت نقالبهم ولكن ما بغاوش. ما يمكنش الدراري ما بغاتش. ولكن رانا نروح نخدم بلا والو. حيت راه طالعه في او بي اس، طالعه الفريمات. شنو دابا خصني ندير؟ باش نجرب واحد اللعيبه. شو هذاك الخط الابيض اللي كاين لتحت؟ انا ما كيبانش لي نورمالمون خط ابيض. ولكن راه دابا راه كتبقى لي ديك اللعيبه الفوق، فهمتي؟ دابا راه دايره مود فانات، فهمتي؟ لعبوا بمود فانات. واخا دابا كيفاش غادي نسكيبي ديك البارتيه اللي قلتي لي؟ ندير نيو جيم. اوكي صافي بغيت نخرج من هادشي. شنو هادشي؟ قلتي تجيب فرونسي؟ ناري يا برو تجيب الفرونسي. واش منيتك؟ لا ما تقولهاش، لا ما تقولش لي تجيب الفرونسي بليز.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
كيضرب لونجلي اتليست.
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil...
المهم هادشي سمعناه قبيله دونك كنسكيبيو.
This is Snake. I'm now inside strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
Nice.
What's the visibility?
The lights from the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the big shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following
هادشي تا سمعتو.
The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to
صافي قال لك خلينا نمشي لاسانسور. امشي لاسانسور. وات دابا قول لي داكشي مخشال. صراحه مخشال، ولكن المانيط هادشي مقلوب. انا المهم anyway. باغي يا صاحبي يلاه دوينا معاك.
You've acquired some ration. Good. This is a portable field food source that can be consumed to recover life. Select the ration in your window and push the Enter button. You can use it on the spot and regain some life. If you have it selected, you can automatically consume the ration the moment your life runs out and avoid death. Rations not only provide nutrition, they also stimulate the immune system and lessen psychological stress.
Not exactly gourmet, though, is it?
Stop complaining, Raiden.
اوكي دابا ويت وات رايح اللعيبه لتحت والله تنزلوا ليها الشحمه ترى هادشي القص كنحتاجوه مزيان. خويا هاد اللبسه طلعت ليا ضراتني في عيني يا عصر. هاي 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 وهاد رايدن هربان اخويا كدير الحركات البهلوانيه. انا بدات اطمني نايس تقويطه. كنت مع التسليح.
Raiden, that door is watertight. Turn the handle to open the door. Face the door and press down on the action button and the handle will turn. Punch the action button repeatedly if you need to turn it faster.
Oh, okay.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gerlukovich man.
Gerlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
باش سال هادشي الدراري سمعوني الدراري سمعوني غادي نمشي بلاش الدراري سمعوني ما غنمشيش بلاصه بيان سور غادي نبوستي الدراري الفيديو ديال التيتوريال ديالي اللي كنلوح في انستغرام وفي داكشي نلوحو دابا في انستغرام الدراري وفي تيك توك اللي بغى يدخل يتفرج في اللعيبات. بلاش الدراري سمحوا لي بالزربه. ارا داك الفيديو اللي هنا ارا داك البلوس اللي هنا ارا داك الريل اللي هنا ارا داك البلوس اللي هنا وما عرفتش شنو هو الفيديو بعدا باش نونغيجيستري هاد الدراري. سمحوا لي كنتعطل عليكم ولكن شوف راه عرفتي شحال ديال الوقت باش تصايب شو عارف قال والو. اوكي واحد دون هذا سيف فيديو ما عرفتش دابا مسيفي ولا لا مي بون نمشي هو هذا في دقيقة 57 الدراري الفيديو راه تستافدوا منه بزاف الدراري ديال فيفا غتستافدوا منه بزاف ما يمكنش اصاحبي ما تستافدوش منه. خصني ندير شي موسيقى الدراري لا الدراري غتسمحوا لي ولكن غادي خصني نفكر. اسمحوا لي اسمحوا لي اسمحوا لي. لا ماشي هادشي اللي بغيت صح. كتسمعوا الدراري الموسيقى ماشي حاجه بحال هكا. اش هادشي مع هاد الاغنيه. امم لا وات راه الفيديو اصلا فيه الصوت. اش هادشي؟ لا الدراري ما تحمقونيش بلاتي الدراري نديرو ولو في تيك توك. تيك توك ساهل. انستغرام هذا صعيبه صح ما يمكنش برو.
اليوم دراري اليوم غادي نكتشفوا الفرق بين L1 ستوب كيفاش كيدار. L2 ستوب كتعطي اوردر للجوار ديالك باش انه يوقف الكره في الاتجاه اللي كيشوف فيه. اليوم دراري اليوم غادي نكتشفوا الفرق بين L1 ستوب و L2 ستوب، امتى كيداروا، كيفاش كيداروا، ووقتها.
اوكي ما يدار.
اليوم دراري اليوم غادي نكتشفوا الفرق بين L1 ستوب و L2 ستوب، امتى كيداروا، كيفاش كيداروا.
ها اوكي بلاتي.
باش انه يوقف الكره في الاتجاه اللي كيشوف فيه.
دويت نوادي هذا. باش ان الجوار ديالك يوقف الكره، وكاينه كونديسيون هو انك خاصك ديجا ما تكونش كتشرب الكره، يعني تكون كتشرب الكره عاد باش تشرب على اللاعب. في هذا ليكزامبل غادي نلاحظوا باللي واحد الجوار تابع، يعني كنجري انا وياه في نفس الاتجاه. الحاجه الوحيده اللي ما غاديش يقدر يتوقع هو انني غادي نقف. دويت كنوادي هذا.
غادي نبقى بيان سور وغادي يشان وغادي تشوفوا كيفاش غادي تكمل هاد لاكس. وفي هاد ليكزامبل الثاني غادي يكونوا
واه هربان اصاحبي ما يمكنش. والله حتى غادي ندير لكم نيكست صح بلاتي. غادي نقول لكم باللي كنترولرز كنترول كلاسيك. غندير بلاش، غندير بعدا التايتل هاو تو يوز. يلا سمعوا الدراري، سمعوا باش تعرفوا الفيديو بلاش. ندير لكم هاد الكاميرا تمشي هادي هاو تو يوز L1 and R2 ستوب. الدراري اللي كيلعبوا فيفا وكيتفرجوا فيا دابا سمعوني مزيان، هاد الفيديو مهم بزاف، ثقوا فيا فاش نقول لكم مهم بزاف. شوف راه اللي فريمون فهمتيني كيطراي هاردي الجو، هذا غادي يعطي واحد البوش كبير، تكونوا فاهمين. بلاش how to use N1 and R to stop. اوكي ونكتبوا كنترولر. ما كنسمعش كنترولر واقيلا ياك، كنترول نسمع بلاش فيفا كنترول. سميتو كاع لاستيك كنترولر واقيلا كتسمى كنترولر. كنسميوها كنترولر كلاسيك. حيت ديك المره بقى واحد الدري قال لي راه كتحرك باغ دو، كتجري هو كيجري باغ دو فهمتي، وما فهمش فاش شرحت لكم. دونك حيت انا كنلعبش بكلاسيك، انا كنلعب بالالترناتيف وكنقلب الار ام على الاغ دو. دونك دابا شرحت الكلاسيك حيت كلشي غادي يفهم فهمتي يعني. صافي المهم درت كنترولر كلاسيك. دابا نرجع وندير الهاشتاغات. الدراري شوفوا انا راه جديد في هادشي ديال تيك توك، هادشي ديال الانستغرام وداكشي فهمتي، يلاه كنكري، ولكن فهمتي راه غادي معاهم. اوكي نديرو هاشتاغ اباه، نديرو هاشتاغ 23، نديرو هاشتاغ نديرو هاشتاغ. شحال كيداروا من واحد؟ خصني ندير 5 ولا ما عرفت 4 ولا ما عقلتش بالضبط. اوكي ونديرو هاشتاغ. برو راه اللي فاهم ماشي بحال اللي حافظ. شنو زعما فيفا اللي فاهم فيفا ماشي بحال اللي حافظ فيفا، ورا داكشي كنحاول نشرح ليك فهمتي، كنحاول نفهمك شنو هما كيديروا السكيلز فهمتي، ماشي سكيلز زعما اللعيبات. دير فيرال. علاش من فيرال؟ انا بومر ما كندخلش لداك العجب. انس انا بومر. المهم 1 2 3 4. وات ذا هيل شنو هاد فيرال اش كتعني؟ ري واش انا مكلخ؟ ري تكلخت. ما فهمتش واش انا مكلخ؟ شنو كتعني؟ بليز قولي لي. عرفت الكلمه، ولكن ما فهمتش زعما كاين الكونسيبت. المهم نديرها صافي، قلت لي دير هاد نديرها. 1 2 3 4 5، دابا ولاو عندي 5. اوكي، نطاقي شي واحد، نطاقي جيمن اريا. ها صافي، ما كاين لا اوبسيون لا والو. دونك كان في ديس بوست. راه نشوفو واش تلاح. ها هو انا الاول، غنشوف هادشي. كيلر كوين started following you. ما لحت والو. ويت، هاد كيلر كوين كنعرفها. ويت هاديك ويت، كيلر كوين كنعرفها. اجيس ستريمر. وات. عرفت. شير نضربو شي فولو. اوكي، هانتوما الدراري، انا اول اول ايدي في تيك توك. وما نكتبوا لكم what the smoothest way to kill yourself without pain. علاش كتقول اصاحبي؟ ستوب. That is disgusting. Bro, don't say those stuffs in here because it's kind of you're supporting people to do something that it's bad. No, bro. دوز الباك. اوكي، انا نكتبو لكم. انس هيرو بثلاثة او وخمسة 5. لا، 5 يجوج 5 المهم ندير لكم بوان في الاول باش يدوز الميساج. ها هو. لا ماشي انا ما عرفتش الا كتبتو انا سيرو تيطلع ولا لا. او ويت مينيت، واش كاين لك وين كتفرج في ستريم؟ الو. اوكي، هوب هاد الفيديو يمشي مزيان. اوكي. آه هي انا. لا ماشي انت. ويلي. كيلر كوين راه كتلعب السي اس، كانت كتلعب مع المنتخب. اي نو هير. انتيا كتلعبي مع واحد المنتخب اخر. راك عارف ديالك حركات. نسحبك قلتي كويا. لا، قلت كيلر كوين. اوكي، دونك دابا بقى لي حاجه وحده وغندير هكا. ويت ا مينيت. الدراري اللي عندهم مع داكشي ديال انستغرام وداك التخربيق، واش الا لحتو هكا وكتبقى ديك تيك توك في انستغرام، مزيانه ولا ما مزياناش؟ الدراري واش مزيانه ولا ما مزيانش نحيدها؟ صراحه ما بلانش. ندير موسيقى منها. ما مزياناش. اوكي، ندير موسيقى منها. ولكن الدراري راه ما فهمتش واحد البلان. الدراري فاش كنزيد الموسيقى، انتم شوف، فاش كنزيد الموسيقى في انستغرام كيحيدوا لي الصوت ديالي. انا ما بغيتهمش يحيدوا لي الصوت ديالي.
كتعطي اوردر للجوار ديالك باش انه يوقف الكره في الاتجاه اللي كيشوف فيه هو. وفي هذا ليكزامبل غادي نشوفوا كيفاش.
ها انت، وانا ما بغيتكمش تنقصوا لي الصوت ديالي. الا درتي ميوزك كيحيد الصوت الاوريجينال. هو ماشي لوجيك اصاحبي، انا مبغيتش نحيد الصوت ديالي الاوريجينال. اوكي دونك الدراري انستغرام حتى العشيه وندير شي مونتاج نحط ليه اللعيبات، فهمتي؟ يا صافي حتى العشيه دونك باش نكملوا ميتال جير ديالنا. داجي اوكي ليتس جو. هذاك الطريق عرض لنا تيليشارجي يغريك ان قاد بي لي فيديو، راه عندي بريمير برو في الدار. يلا دراري رجعوا الميتال جير سوليد لحنا بعدا الفيديو في تيك توك، دونك هذه هي الوقت. يلا ليتس جو. شاد السيدات صاحبي، واش تحمق؟ اوكي ليتس جو. برو مالك؟ ويت الا ما تحمقنيش. لا سنيك الحقيقه كاين تم. وات غنلعب بريدن وسنيك اصلا كاين.
There's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Oh.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar?
A radar system. Uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high. Should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
دونك بحال في الاول الا شافوني كيتاكتيف هذاك اللعيبه. بالراجل الجرافيك مختلف بزاف. خاصني سلاح دابا. وهذا يبقى يعيط ليا صدعت لي راسي اخويا الكولونيل.
You won't be able to use any of the enemy's equipment.
Why not?
You should know that all active weapons are equipped with a personal identification system. The owner enters their required user ID information during the weapon registration or at the start of a mission. If anyone other than the registered user tries to fire the weapon, the ID system will not authorize the action.
But these are black market Russian weapons. How can they be equipped with identification functionality?
They must have been customized by the terrorists themselves. These are professionals we're dealing with, and they certainly won't let their own equipment be used against them.
I'm guessing it's the same for the Navy SEALs gear?
Right.
How am I supposed to procure weapons then?
Find the ones that haven't yet been individualized. Everything you find in the item box is clean. You should know this from your VR training.
Okay.
Okay, I know those.
Items in the item box are yours to use at will. They will be your supply source with regards to weaponry and gear.
اوكي حل داك لاسانسير حل. كنتي غنضارب مع سنيك الدراري اللي كنت غنضارب مع سنيك. what the hell. نسميه هيرو. ها صافي نخلي هادشي ما فيه اللي بدل. اوكي الدراري والبارح فرشخني الناموس مع داكشي كنت لعب واحد الماتش قالك ايوا صافي. دابا رزقناها.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Let me explain about your Soliton radar system. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies.
دمي بنين.
Blue cone shape represents their.
والله عرفتي فريمون فرشخوني ديال بصح.
Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
اش من مانيط عندك؟
It's all made from currently existing technology.
ديال PS5.
You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful. The big shells lay.
يا مزيان عرفتي جرب ديال PS4 طول البارح وانا قصده بزاف.
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for sale.
انا راه جمع لي شي 300 ناموسه في دقه وحده صاحبي راه عرفتي رجلي كامله صاحبي في هاديك. تيجي زعما
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved.
غاز سميتها غاز.
Jack, I'm a part of this
Jack.
mission.
Colonel,
ويت
what the
هضر
hell is
سميتو
going
جاك.
on?
دونك كونفيرمينا بلي هذاك رايدر ماشي هو سنيك الاصلي.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an
اوكي
accident.
الدراري سمعوا.
Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
اوكي دابا تاكد حيت شي الاخر سميتو ديفيد هذاك عيطيه جاك.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field
محقق كونان.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see.
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
والله اخويا هاد رايدن والله تحامض شو الهيبه ديال سنيك فاش كيدويها.
Operatives will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're
So the
stuck
game
with me
not
whether you
swell.
like it or not.
Rose.
دابا
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data.
دابا
But I'm
مزيان.
aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack?
What?
Do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh well, I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
واه مكلخه جاك هاد رايدن ما عاقلش على عيد الميلاد ديالها. دراري هادو غيفيقو ما كيقدرش يتحرك.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
It's the enemy. I need help.
تطلق منه.
Raiden, you have no weapons, and not a chance in hell against them in a confrontation. Get out of there and head south. Retreat down the corridor.
Jack, get out of there, please.
There's some cover back in the south area. Get yourself over there right now.
وتصيروا صحاب كانوا دمدومه ولا شنو هو؟ هنايا نعرف ويت شنو من جديد؟
Return to your positions. Tighten security. Stay on the lookout.
واعرض خونا في المدبزه ديالو. رايدن جا باغي يطلع لاسانسير ويحيد اللعيبات. واه
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
Wait, what?
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
What?
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment.
ناري ما سمعتوش شنو كيقول الدراري قولوا لي شنو قال دابا.
First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
ما سمعتوش هاد الدراري شنو دابا خصني نمشي للشمال ولا ما نعرف. هذا مالو هذا؟ هذا مالو هذا؟ وشنو؟ كيظل القلب زق. تما هذا كيعيط لي يقول لك 5 جواني، اش بغيتي عاوتاني؟ وما يمكنش. الو انا دا تقطح ليا هنايا. واش مريض ولا مالك؟ واو انا ذكي والله حتى انا ذكي ولكن بلاش. اوكي خصني نديرها من شي بلاصه ما فيهاش حديد. لا ما بغاش يطلع. طيح. مين غندوز دابا؟ راه ديك ابيل لهنا.
According to the SEAL Team 10's communications, the president was sighted on Strut B. Ryden, head for Strut B. It's to the northwest of Strut A, your current location. Cross the connecting bridge between Strut A and B. You can get to the connecting bridge from the first floor. Get down from the roof to the first floor. The node is on the first floor of Strut A. Don't forget to log in. Understood?
اوكي صافي حيد ننزل لتحت. ممكن نطيح منهم. يلا ولا طيحت.
Jack, what's
أنا
going
مشيت
on?
للفيرست فلور.
Answer me! Jack! Jack!
مالكم مشيت للفيرست فلور. أنا اللي مشيت للفيرست فلور.
No, this isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me.
صافي
Jack!
اسمحي لي.
Jack!
بلاتي تقدر تكون شي شقبة في الأرض. انا ما كانش الطريق هي هادي، راه ما يمكنش تكون طريق اخرى. ما يمكنش برو.
Ryden, what's wrong? Ryden! Ryden!
Wait a minute! شو هاد الفراخ منين كيخرجوا؟ وصافي انت بقيت تعيط لي وتقطع وشك تحب انايا عندي ابل
Team 10's communications, the
باش يقول لي داكشي اللي قال لي قبيله في صوني ويقطع هذا.
right.
صاحبي غلطت ووركت. المهم شنو وي ولكن الاخرى كيبقى يصوني ويقطع.
I'll go check the roof. I'll leave the first floor to you, okay?
Understood.
هاي هاي
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Got it.
واش هذا جديد؟ هذا نيوبي ولا كيفاش؟ نوب هذا.
Communications with the first floor.
خصني ندير فهادشي. اش بغيتي انت؟
Got one, I see. Don't leave him lying around. Hide the body as soon as possible. When his comrades come back from the roof, you don't want him being found. If they do find him, they'll be on the alert and things can get difficult. When you take a hostile down, hide the body.
صافي عرفت الشكل يعني.
Carry out an investigation immediately.
Encounter the enemy requesting backup.
Understood. Backup squad needs to flee.
خلوني بالضرب. هذا رايدن هذا والله يتاع نوب اصلا. وهذا رايدن راسه مجمد اطح.
No. No.
Yes,
Please
yes.
answer me. Jack!
رايدن قال لك. فهمت قال لك سنيك هو الرئيس ديال هذا العجب. نطنطن هذا جا. عقله طافي. عقله. هاي كاين ديك سايفر. ايوا صافي.
Raiden, watch your back. That's a cipher, a type of UAV. If it spots you, it will alert enemy personnel. Exercise extreme caution. But you can use chaff to set up an interference field. That'll knock its sensors offline for a while. Try to locate some chaff. You can also destroy the engine or the camera. Some of the UAVs may be armed. Be careful.
Copy that.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
So we just listen in.
I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president. Is he safe? He is safe. What about the package? Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money. Good work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on home. Roger that.
لا لا كنت
Alpha Zero, report. Damn it, cover the president! Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Alpha Zero. We're under attack. This is crazy. Is that... Alpha Zero, respond. All Alpha, respond.
Raiden, the president's life is in danger. Head to Strut B now.
What? هذاك الرئيس. والعادة. باش نعرف راسي بإنعاش. لول. اف. شيل واحد. يب. اوكي دابا نرجع ولا شنو؟
Nothing here.
Wait a minute. علاش الرادار ما خدامش؟
Why are you late with your status report? What's going on? Respond. Communications with Strut F have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Huh?
Enemy personnel on board. All units, maximum alert.
Send a replacement guard for the area.
Understood. Reinforcements are on the way to Strut F. Intensify the level of security.
Is there somebody there?
جا واحد ما كاين هنا برا. جا واحد. جا واحد ما كاين هنا برا. يمكن ما خصنيش نوصل هنايا بالرجوع. نرجع. فهمتش. منين مشيت؟ شنو؟ كاين طريق بعيدة شوية.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
ضري يخلعني يا صاحبي. والله تخلعني انا جيت ليه. الله تقبلني.
It's the enemy. I need help.
ايش من ينيد هيلب؟ اسكت الله ينعل.
Communications with Strut F have ceased.
لا داب.
Carry out an investigation immediately.
وابغى واقع هاد البيبان ما نقدرش ندخل لهم، خصني نمشي من الجهه الاخرى. فين رضا؟ وتعافي هذا.
Requesting backup.
واش انا مسالي ليكم دابا؟
Understood. Dispatching an additional unit to Strut F. Don't allow the subject to get away. Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Dispatching reinforcements to the FA.
Encountered
الله
the
ينعل.
enemy. Requesting backup.
والله الا حرام عليكم.
The squad has been dispatched to the FA connecting bridge. Surround the enemy.
كيفين كاينه بداك شي ما نقدرش ندوز لها حيت مسدود او وين نايس
Over there.
اوكي نايس اي جيت ذيس از ات. انا غادي في المكان الصحيح.
Move.
يلا
Over there.
Return to your positions. Increase security.
Jack, are you okay?
لا ما اوكي.
Jack, tell me you're okay.
No, I'm not okay.
I'm all right. It was a close one, though.
Oh, good.
Thank you.
I didn't think it would be this tough.
Hey.
It's the helplessness of it, you know? Just watching with no power to help you. It's like having a ringside seat at a boxing match, but much worse because it's someone I love and the stakes are...
Rosemary, maybe this was a miscalculation on my part. Selecting her wasn't the wisest choice.
No. I apologize for the outburst. I'm all right. I will see this through with you.
Rose?
We fight together, okay? You have nowhere to run, neither do I.
Rosemary, you're not obligated to continue. You know that.
I'm all right, sir.
Raiden, how about you?
I'm good.
Then the mission goes on. But Rosemary, there's one thing you need to understand.
Sir?
Stop crying.
Is Raiden. Got it?
Yes, sir.
كتبقى تقول لي
I
بزاف.
understand.
Understood. Dispatching reinforcements to the AB connecting bridge. Exercise extreme caution.
زعما انت ما تموتش انت باش تصحى. لا دينا تضرب عليا.
It's the enemy. I need. Oh.
طيب على المستشفى. والو اصاحبي سكتنا. لا مراد هذا. اوكي احنا وصلنا للبيت. شنو هو ذاك الرئيس اللي الله اكبر. عدالي عقلت شوف اش فكراتنا هاد السين في ميتال جير الاول. النينجا فاش قبل ما ندابز مع النينجا كان هادشي. نرد عرفتي تجي النينجا هو اللي دار هادشي ياك ما النينجا عاوتاني. اخر مره الدراري كان بحال هاد المنظر كان النينجا هو اللي دارها. وكيبان لي واحد الشريقه ديال واحد السيف ياك ما هو تاني. عرفتي داك النينجا باش قتلتهم التماشي 18 مره. ولكن دابا بيان سير عارف لي القالب ديالو دونك غنقتلو ايزي. سير اخاي ثانك يو. شوش هادشي هذا شي هذا كيشرق فيهم ولا شنو؟ كاين هذا راه فين طالع؟ What the hell? وهذا التطرا كابتن ماجد وما دارش هادشي. الفا مشى وجيب بيتا. ودها له فامباير هذا ولا شنو؟ كيشرب ليه دمه. What the hell?
What are you?
Five today. Or rather, 6.
Get down!
What? شي واحد عتقو من صباح انا قتل فيهم في الاخر عتقني واحد منهم. وهاد درويد انا صاحبي ما يمكنش يفهم. وسنيك اصاحبي الدب مع انفيزيبل. شنو داك الفردي ديالو كيطير؟
Where is he?
شتي يمشي. ناري.
Strange smell. You smell like... Are you?
It has to be. Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
ايش هادشي هذا كيبقى يشطح وكيدوجي.
Yeah, Queen?
Are you all done cleaning up?
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
In the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
No way to call it.
Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down.
نرستو دير سنيك. ما يمكنش يكون سنيك.
My name is Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant Junior Grade.
Wait. What? What?
How did you get in?
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
Have I seen you before?
That suit. Are you Foxhound?
That's right.
Foxhound was disbanded. Huh? Where were you before Foxhound? Delta Force?
What the hell?
I was part of the Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21? That's about tactical IT deployment, right? Any field experience?
No, not really.
So this is your first.
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
Like what?
Sneaking mission 60, weapons 80, advanced
VR, huh?
but realistic in every way.
A virtual grunt of the digital age, that's just great.
That's far more effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year, a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations. War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
واو ما يمكنش.
So you're saying that VR training is
أنا
some
خايف
kind of mind
silencing.
control?
Right, what's going on?
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
What about the president?
Looks like they took him somewhere else.
I see. You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
Yeah, Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
What?
This is a top secret mission. No one can know that we're involved.
It's a little too late for that.
ها هو قال لي منين كاينه فين كاينه. فين خيمه؟
What's up?
Take a look.
تحية للنجد الأزمون.
What the hell?
A Navy captain.
مال سنيك.
You all right?
Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
What was that man just now?
That blood-sucking freak. That was Van.
وهذا رد بالجزء الثاني ثريت الأول.
He's Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell? Him?
A special forces unit created by ex-President George Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions. The unit would launch unannounced assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme, began to go after US allies, even civilians. We estimate that no fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their own. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
You
mean the incident that made this big shell necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
يكذب عليه.
Snake is dead.
And buried.
يكذب عليه.
What about the other soldiers? I saw Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is too much ground for just Dead Cell members to hold down. You weren't briefed on any of this? And you came in alone to boot? Why? What are you really doing here? Can't tell me, huh? Fine with me.
I don't smoke.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy.
أعطاني القارو.
Take this too.
Oh.
Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Bravo Zero, currently at the bridge between struts B and C. The president is... Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
The BC connecting bridge.
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
I need a few more minutes.
قلت على
Remember my frequency.
كان كيهضر
It's
مع
141.80.
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this plant's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
Hey, what's your name?
Raiden.
Raiden.
Raiden? Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
Maybe I'll find out someday.
واخا هكاك ما كيشبهش بزاف السنيك هذا، يقدر يكون ماشي سنيك.
Jack, it's me.
Everything okay, Rose?
Don't you need to save the mission data?
Oh yeah. Thanks for the reminder.
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
That again. I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough, and we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay, I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere, too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
اوكي ما صفقارديتش ولكن المهم. في من كيتيريا الفامباير هو الرئيس.
What the hell is that?
لول.
Come, put me out of my misery.
This is impossible. Nothing will hit her.
Is she the one they call Fortune?
Queen.
وين؟ Fortune.
Don't let them take the president! Ready grenades!
A dud.
ما كيتفرقعوش حدا وياه.
Today is another bad day. Is there anyone here that can give me happiness? I'm so sorry, my beauties. I'll see you again someday.
واد رايدن يوزلت ورايدن يوزلت او يعيط للكولونيل ديالو يقول له اعتق الروح راه القضيه حامضه.
Colonel, SEAL Team 10's Bravo team was wiped out.
I see.
What happened to the cargo choppers?
Both of them are at the bottom of the harbor. Looks like your new hosts have a Harrier too.
A Harrier? What is this?
Calm down. It just means they anticipated the attack.
What?
Besides, since the SEALs drew their fire, your infiltration went off without a hitch. On top of that, we know their defensive capabilities.
Are you saying this was all a feint?
Raiden, get a hold of yourself. The entire mission is in your hands now. Do you understand?
But...
There's no time for questions. They could decide to retaliate for that failed assault.
You mean the hostages?
They could be in danger, yes. But we need to consider the possibility that they'll blow the whole shell. If that toxic spell does take place, it'll devastate not only the harbor, but poison the coastline for generations. Raiden, we've had to adjust the mission objectives. The priority is now on removing those C4s that the terrorists wired over the big shell. The President can wait, but this can't.
Colonel, you know I'm no bomb disposal expert.
That's not a problem. The Bravo team brought an explosives pro in with them. He was supposed to stand by on Strut C according to their mission plan. You should find him there.
Is this according to Simulation 2?
What are you talking about? Get to Strut C and find him.
Understood. But I need to ask you something before I go.
Make it quick.
Who are they? Dead Cell, I mean. They couldn't hit her no matter how hard they tried. And that vampire, too, it's like being in a nightmare you can't wake up from.
Jack, snap out of it.
And you, Rose, I can't believe you're on this mission. I keep thinking I'll wake up.
Raiden, this is real. And that's why you won't wake up.
But nothing seems real.
I've made up my mind to stay with you. Whether this is real or a bad dream, I'll keep watching you till it's over.
Thank you, Rose. And I won't let you be just a dream.
Are you two done? Raiden, you're needed on Strut C.
الرايدن هذا والله تعصبني وحقر بودك صاحبته البعواقات. شادو صافا شويه لابس عليهم يطروليو فينا. فرعوا لي راسي يا صاحبي. تتحبوا علينا هنا واش مسالين لهادشي. مان وومن وهاد رايدر راه داير بحال شي وومن. يدخل هنا دابا بحال البيبان تلقى شي اللي بغينا. نقدر نشوف من فوق. اللي بغينا. واش دابا نمشيو ندخلو ديال الدراري. الدراري بلاد الحرام شنو ملصقين. فهمت سنيك واش هذاك سنيك ولا قول لي فريز.
Freeze!
Don't shoot.
You a cop?
I'm not NYPD. I came in with the Bravo team. Who are you with? And what happened to SEAL Team 10?
They're all dead.
All of them? That's bad.
Did I tell you you could move?
It's all right. He's not one of the bad guys. Don't go pointing that thing everywhere, kid. What's your name?
My name is Peter. Peter Stillman.
Lecturer at Navscolio at Indian Head. Also a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad.
A poor old man who got dragged along for this picnic.
I thought you'd retired.
I did. Can't keep up with everybody, as you can see. A famous church got wiped off the map thanks to me, with too many lives inside. All I lost was this leg.
So you're the bomb disposal guy.
Kid, this is the bomb disposal guy. Open any explosives disposal textbook and you'll see his name.
Just ancient history now.
Why did they bring you out of retirement then?
Because the terrorist group here includes one of my students, the Emperor of Explosives, Fat Man. He built an atomic bomb when he was only 10.
What?
I created him in a sense.
طيب بومب اتوميك فاش كانت عندها 10
I'm pretty
سنين.
rusty. I was supposed to supervise the bomb disposal. Looks like it was taken care of before I had my turn.
I wouldn't say that. There are at least 2 people here who can claim to be experts at bomb disposal.
Are you two with SEAL Team 10? I didn't see you at the mission briefing.
Oh, we're with another squad. My name is Pliskin, Lieutenant Junior Grade. Honored to meet you, sir.
Mr. Pliskin, do you have any experience with explosives disposal?
Don't worry about me. And he looks young, but he can do it. But we need more manpower.
I'm,
What's your name?
Raiden.
That's an odd name.
كيبقى يقولها بالغوات.
Any other
رايدن.
survivors?
There was also an engineer with me.
An engineer?
A skinny guy. He went in with us.
Where is he?
I haven't seen him since that skirmish.
Was he killed?
I don't think so. I didn't find his body.
I see.
They told me he was a security systems architect for the big shell.
Why would they take a civilian along?
Everything in this structure is computer controlled. He was supposed to get us past all the security measures.
I never heard anything about that.
He had official orders with him.
We'll leave that for later. Right now, we need to figure out how to deal with all the bombs.
But there's no one left from the SEAL's EOD squad.
Yup, so we have to do it ourselves.
But I've never defused a bomb before. Hold on a sec.
Off to confer with the CO again?
Glad to hear Stillman is safe. Assist him in any way possible to clear the C4 from the structure.
Colonel, you know I've never been trained in bomb disposal.
It's all right. The man you're working with is the best in the field. All you have to do is follow his directions. You will, of course, keep your identity and mission objectives to yourself.
Is it true that an engineer came in with Stillman?
I wasn't informed of that. It's probably something the SEALs decided on their own. There are more important issues at hand, Raiden. The enemy may retaliate for the failed assault. Get those C4s neutralized now.
Colonel, I'm not qualified for bomb disposal.
Jack, it's me.
Rose?
You can do this. Trust me.
You haven't had bomb disposal training per se in VR, but you're more than capable of handling C4.
This is a little different from using C4.
You're up for this. You know that.
How about it, kid? Are the results
قلتيني يا اختي روز ولا واش انا دابا
There's no need to think about this so much.
تقول لي you
You
can
won't
do it
actually be dismantling the bomb. That's not for amateurs. What we'll try here instead is a temporary freezing measure. Here, look at this.
وقنبوله تبي غنموتيك تقول لي you can do it واش هذه حقه ولا مالها؟
This is a C4 bomb.
اييه
It's live. You can see it pulsing. Now you spray this on the sucker and There we go. Simple, huh? The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
How long does the effect last?
There's no way the thing can detonate in this condition. Even if you leave it alone, it'll stay out of commission for at least 24 hours.
That's enough time.
If we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete disposal. But this will have to do. The spray can be used from several yards away. Now check the floor, ceiling, walls, under a table, everywhere. Try to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fat Man.
Is there anything that'll help us locate the bombs?
Here, take this with you. It's what they call an ion mobility spectrometer. It can recognize ionized gas emitted by C4s.
The what?
In other words, that little gadget sniffs out C4's scent.
That's right. I've established a link-up with your radar network, so any scent detected will be represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
What if he's using some other odorless substance?
I know Fat Man well. I know how into his own aesthetics he is.
Signatures?
Yes. On every bomb he builds, he always leaves a trace of the cologne he uses. The sensor also picks up that particular scent spectrum.
Is that something he learned from you?
No, it was his own quirk. He wouldn't work by any rules except his own, and he followed them like a religion. And common sense wasn't one of his strong points. I thought I taught him everything I knew. I have no children of my own, and I thought I found a son in him. He had the right stuff, you know. There's something very unusual about an ability like that. Even at Indian Head, he got special treatment. I remember some people called him one of the fat cats. Maybe that's what started all this. I didn't teach him the most important thing I had to tell him. There are some things you have to pass on. The trick is to know which one. Right. All I taught him was skills. And now I have to stop him from using it to destroy us all.
Let's see how well that sensor works.
All right. I'm activating them. Watch. You see the green stuff on the radar? That's a visual representation of the C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area, isn't it?
Don't complain. It's better than nothing.
Just activate the sensors and search the area, okay?
All right.
Don't forget that you need the radar to use the system. Log into the node at every strut and turn the radar on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too.
Because the radar gets knocked offline when we're spotted?
Exactly. Fat Man would have allotted some C4s here in Strut C as well.
Here?
I know the structure of this facility, and if he wants to take out the plant, where he would target.
You know this for sure?
Of course. I taught him the techniques he uses. His ideas are based on my theories. Demolition is a kind of ideology. It makes no exceptions for time or place. Big Shell consists of 2 hexagons joined end on end, north to south. There should be packets of C4s on each of the vertices, or the struts in this case. You need at least that to take a building of this integrity out.
6 on Shell 1, another 6 on Shell 2. A total of 12 bombs at least.
Considering the shell's architecture and composition from an engineering standpoint, that's my conclusion, and it's exactly what he would have decided as well.
Kid, this place is all yours. I'll take care of Shell 2.
Okay.
Take this.
What's this?
Security card, issued to Shell personnel. The Big Shell security layout includes varying levels of clearance. The clearance level is identified by the number printed on these doors. Writing, your card key can open doors with security clearance level 1. Pliskin, your card can get you into level 3 areas. You'll need it to get next door to Shell 2.
How did you get this?
That engineer I told you about gave it to me. He was supposed to program a set of all access cards once we were on site. Unfortunately, this card won't get you into every area of this structure.
We'll have to deal with the remaining security lockouts as they come up. Let's get going. You stay here.
No, I'm going.
The two of us can handle it, don't worry.
But...
You'll just slow us down with that leg of yours. There's a war going on here. I don't have time to babysit anymore.
Why don't you just let us handle the grunt work? You can tell us what to do over the radio, like in the original mission plan.
All right. I'll give you instructions from here. I may also need to prepare a backup plan just in case.
In case of what?
Good luck to both of you. This is a dangerous one.
Who dares, wins.
If anything comes up, let me know. My frequency is 140.25.
Good luck, kid. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Semper Fi.
That man's no SEAL. I don't even think he's a Navy man.
What?
Semper Fi. Marine Corps talk. Normally, team leaders stay in the CP and give orders with those headphones. And as far as I know, SEALs keep their officers away from the field. And Who Dares Wins is a model of the British Special Air Service.
Is he one of the terrorists, then?
No, somehow I don't think so. If there's someone to suspect, I'd put my money on you. Just take care of those bombs for now.
What about you? They could be back in this area soon.
I'll hide out in this pantry for a while. If I lock the door, it should be all right. Plenty of food in here too, so you don't need to worry about me. I'll give you instructions by codec from here. Good luck, kid. Bomb disposal is a face-off with your own mortality. Don't let the fear get to you. When you give in to the fear, the darkness comes.
اوكي ودابا اسمحوا لي ولكن غنصوب كاردي فيروز صوب كاردي الناجي صوب كاردي الناجي
What's up, Jack?
وبدا نصوب كاردي وكم شو وقت What?
Rose, no comment?
About?
I've killed someone.
Jack, it's a battlefield.
My opponents are living, breathing human beings. This isn't like the VR training. They have bodies. They have had lives. I took all that away from them.
But you've got no choice if you want to survive.
And yet, maybe because of the VR training, I can't help but try and block out that reality. It's the only way I can manage to fight.
Jack.
What?
I don't care what it takes, just as long as you come back alive. Do whatever it takes, please. Just come back in one piece.
Okay.
طلع حط رجلات عليه. والله تا هاد ريدن هذا راه الا ما كانش الا ما تلخوش شي واحد غنسلخو انا. فهمتي؟ المهم الدراري ثانك سو ماتش على الحضور ديالكم اللعيبات نتلاقاو غدا ان شاء الله سيم تايم بيان سور نعاودو نكملو ميطال غير الى الدراري تهلاو لي براسكم باي.